Ain't no doubt about it. If you really want to know what a guy is made of when it comes to competitiveness, rock, paper, scissors. Like my cannoli-eating friend, Nick Sirianni says, who I love. 18th pick in the NFL draft.
Hey, make us lunch. We're hungry.
Dallas still stinks. You're by the way, King Dingbat here, and I hope everybody's having a great day. I hope you guys are doing well. As you could see, I'm in my new house. New background, temporary background. We haven't even started unpacking yet. You know what I mean? We just brought this big stuff over on Sunday, but we haven't even had a chance to unpack because we're trying to get our old house ready for somebody else to move in. So we're hard at work over there, and we still got to unpack here. I'm still waiting for furniture and stuff to get delivered to this house and stuff I bought for this room specifically. So a lot of moving parts, a lot of crazy things. Right now I'm waiting for the AT&T guy to come so he can install fiber optics. So it should be fun. But man, me and my wife, we did this whole move ourselves. I mean, you should see the amount of furniture and stuff we had to lift. It was brutal, man. I am so sore. My arms are like this, they're hanging. I could barely move. But, you know, you have to keep going. I'll tell you this, though. I'll tell you this. I got bigger biceps than Alex Singleton. I got bigger cannons than Alex Singleton. This pinky's got bigger biceps, look at it, than Alex Singleton. You know what I mean? I like Alex Singleton. He's just got to put on a little weight, a little muscle. You know what I mean? He's got baby arms. Baby arms Alex Singleton. That's what I call him. But he's a good linebacker, and I like him. Anyways, I'm babbling now. I just figured, you know, while I'm waiting for AT&T to get here, I'd come on, and I wanted to talk a little Eagles because I can't do a live stream without any internet. So hopefully I won't have to upload this at my other house. And if I get internet today, I'll probably do a live stream from here tomorrow. But anyways, you guys might have heard, right? Nick Sirianni, Howie Roseman, they did a press conference today. And this press conference, I'm not gonna lie, it was a little weird. It was a little weird at times. Some of the things make me cringe. Some of the things I get very excited about, and it's probably not what everybody else is going to be complaining about. When it comes to Nick Sirianni, I know he made the comments. He said, you know, that some of the things that they've done in the Zoom meetings, talking to prospects, is he's had battles with them, rock, paper, scissors. Right? He wants to see how competitive they are, even in rock, paper, scissors. And the radio was going off on this, making fun of him. I loved it. I loved it. I love it. Yeah, rock, paper, scissors. Let's go. Let's go. He wants me to do rock, paper, scissors. I'll do it. I'll run through that rock. I'll bend them scissors, and I'll drown that paper. I don't care. Nick Sirianni starts talking. I'm ready to run through a wall for the guy. I love him. You know what I mean? I have no problem with what he says, okay? The one thing I'm going to say about Nick Sirianni, though, he is going to be either a hit or a disaster. I don't think there's an in-between, okay? I'm going to be either really wrong about this guy or really right. A lot of people think he's just a yes man. Could be. It could be possible. Others think that he's not. I don't think he is. I don't think he is. I think that they hired him with maybe the intent that he was, but he's not. I like what he says. I like his excitement. I like his passion. And I think that's going to be contagious. But he's going to have to go prove it on the field. Until he gets on the field, we just don't know. But I do have hope that he's going to be able to have some say. There are times that he speaks, and you hear Howie Roseman speaks, and it's like, is he really going to put up a fight with Howie Roseman in the draft? You know? So for me, today in this press conference with Sirianni and Howie, I loved what Nick Sirianni was saying. I loved all the things, what he was saying. But Howie Roseman scares me. He legitimately scares me with some of the things he says. Some of the things he says makes no sense to me. You know? When he starts talking about like draft picks and assets and flexibility with draft picks, and you know, they were asking him, hey Howie, you know, why did you trade back from 6 to 12? And he's talking about flexibility and things like that. And I'm thinking, flexibility? If you get Jamar Chase and you get Kyle Pitts, you get one of those two guys at 6, Then we could talk about flexibility on what you can do on offense. I think Howie is, I think the things that they say about him wanting to be the smartest guy in the room is very true. I think he does. I think he wants to be the smartest guy in the room. He wants to, do things in a different way that other people didn't see coming. And I think sometimes he outsmarts himself. I really do. Really, really do. And when I listened to this press conference today, he scared me for some things. Some things he says, it scares me. I don't know what he's thinking. Nick Sirianni, he excites me. He gets me excited. He gets me thinking, man, this guy has passion for the game. This guy could sell, like I say every day, he could sell a fat kid a carrot and tell him it's Twix. The kid will bite into it and say, boy, I love caramel. You know what I mean? That's what I think of Nick Sirianni. Now, I could be totally wrong. He could be a disaster and a big yes man. It's going to be one or the other. Just like I said with DK Metcalf coming out of the draft, he's either going to be a boom or bust. I think that with Nick Sirianni. Personally, I love him. And I think he's going to be good. He gets me excited. When Howie speaks and he starts talking about the draft and the process, it scares me because he says the same things over and over again he's been saying for years. So it makes me feel like he's just going to do the same thing over again. So I'm very, very nervous about this draft. I am not going to lie. I am very nervous. However, Nick Sirianni, his energy, and hopefully his passion will sway Howie Roseman. And like I said, Howie Roseman isn't the kind of guy that you're going to argue and then tell and get him to be like, okay, you know what, you're right, let's do this. He's not that kind of guy. He's the kind of guy you have to make think he won an argument or he came up with something himself. That's my impression. So this press conference today, I love what Nick Sirianni said. I loved everything Nick Sirianni said. Howie makes me a little nervous. I'm not going to lie. That said, you got no choice but to root for the guy. Hope he does the best thing. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see what they do. There's a lot of talk, where people are saying, well, the Eagles didn't come out, Howie and Nick, they didn't name Jalen Hurts the starting quarterback. They didn't name him the starting quarterback. I don't think that's a big deal. I think we all know Jalen Hurts is going to start. I think we all know he's the guy going in. Unless they do something dramatic, I don't think it's a big deal. It's April. They haven't even had the draft yet. They don't need to name anybody anything. We all know he's starting. So I wouldn't worry about that too much. I know that some people, I was listening to the radio. I was listening to 97.5. And they were like laughing at Nick Sirianni about the rock, paper, scissors thing. They were laughing, kind of criticizing about the Jalen Hurts thing. And they were just talking about how bad the Eagles are going to be, how awful the Eagles are going to be. Everybody says the Eagles are going to be horrible. It's a disaster. Maybe. We'll see. I think they're going to be a little bit better than that. I do. And the two reasons why I say that is because I think Nick Sirianni is better than they think. And I think Jalen Hurts is better than they think. And I think those things with a weak division is going to equal some good things for the Eagles. I think they're going to be at least competitive. I'm not crowning them anything. I'm just saying they're going to be competitive. But when you hear the radio, man, it's just so negative, and they're killing the Eagles. And they deserve it on some level. They do. I get it. But, I just don't understand how we don't even give this coach a chance. He hasn't even coached one game yet. I get the whole thing with the yes men, and he's either going to be a yes man or he's going to be a genius hire. And maybe it's a genius hire by mistake. Maybe the Eagles didn't even know that he was going to be like that. I just like the guy. Gut level, I like him. He's my cannoli eating friend. You know what I mean? He's my cannoli eating friend. Let's eat a cannoli. Come on over, everybody. Let's eat a cannoli. That's how I feel. Dip it in the coffee, mother humpers. You know what I mean? Hell yeah. So that was an interesting press conference. I have no idea what they're thinking, though. It does. Howie scares me. And the other reason why I get a little nervous with Howie is because he refuses to say, hey, I screwed this up, I screwed that up. It's just like, well, we got good players on this team, and some guys are just gone before you can draft them. I don't like it. I feel very uncomfortable. So I really think the first pick in this draft is really going to tell us if Nick Sirianni has any input, any say whatsoever. I swear, when he talks about receivers, this guy gets so excited. He gets so excited. I can't imagine him not wanting Waddle or Devontae Smith at 12. I gotta think that's who they're going to go after if they're there. But we'll see. There is a lot of rumors and there's some reports now that we're hearing. Certain teams are trying to trade back. I would love to trade back. I would love it. Did I say trade back? I mean trade up. I want the Eagles to trade up into the top 10, okay? There are teams who are looking to trade back from the top 10, and I think the Eagles need to be that team that moves up. Now, you're not going to get past 6. It's going to be 7, 8, or 9, okay? And we're hearing reports that the Carolina Panthers are shopping that 8th overall pick, looking to move back. This is the perfect spot for the Eagles to make a move, okay? And the reason I say it is this. If the Eagles were to go from 12 to 8, it should not cost them nearly as much as it costs Miami to go up to 6, okay, from 12 to 6. So I think the Eagles could get back to 8 without giving up Miami's 2022 first-round pick. The Eagles would have to give up the 12th overall pick. They would also have to give up probably like a 3rd-round pick. Maybe you throw in like a 4th-round pick the following year or a 3rd-round pick the following year. But to go 4 spots, Carolina would do it. Now, who would you take at 8? I got to think that you get lucky maybe with Jamar Chase or Kyle Pitts. If Kyle Pitts and Jamar Chase are both at 6, there's a good chance one of them will be at 8. There's a chance, okay? And even if they're not, maybe you go Devontae Smith, maybe you go Waddle. You could even go Rashawn Slater. I mean, we don't talk enough about the offensive line. This offensive line could be better. It could be better. I don't mind even going, like in the 2nd round, 3rd round, I don't mind going center, guard. I don't mind beefing up that interior line. You build your teams inside out. No question about it. So for the Eagles, I think the Eagles, they should try to get to 8. Especially if Kyle Pitts or Jamar Chase is there. I think Pitts is going to go like around 7 or 8. That's where I think Pitts will go. I don't think Atlanta's taking him. I think they're going to trade that pick. What I expect to happen is I expect the 3 quarterbacks to go in the top 3. Then I expect Atlanta to trade back to like 9 and Denver to come up, get a quarterback. Then I don't care what anybody says. I don't believe Cincinnati's taking Jamar Chase. I don't think they're passing on Penny Sewell. I just don't. So they're going to take Sewell. And then at 6, you're going to have Miami. Now, Miami is also looking to trade back. They're looking to trade back. And and let me say this. If Miami trades back and gets more than what the Eagles got when Miami moved up, it's a problem. It's a problem because the one thing that I think is a fair criticism of Howie Roseman with that whole trade from 6 to 12, if you were going to do it, is why did you do it so early? Why not wait? Wait till there's multiple teams trying to get in that position and the draft stock will be higher. So I thought we did that a little too early. So if Miami trades and they get more, it's going to be a problem. But let's say Miami stays there and they take Jamar Chase, right? So they take Jamar Chase. Now you have Detroit. Many people will say Detroit won't take Kyle Pitts because they drafted a tight end the year before. I hope you're right. I hope you're right. Because if they don't take him, then he's going to be going at number 8 when the Eagles trade up. That point, you move up to 8 and you take Kyle Pitts. If not, maybe you get a Devontae Smith, somebody like that. Just get somebody that you sure that you want. Get the highest rated guy. Maybe it's not a receiver. Maybe it's Surtain. Maybe it's J.C. Horn. Just get the right guy. Just get the right guy. And I hear things about, I think Daniel Jeremiah, I think he was saying that maybe the Eagles should consider a defensive lineman. I don't want a defensive lineman at 12. I don't want him 8. I don't want him in there. I don't think any of those guys deserve to go in the top 12. I don't. If you want to quitty pay, if you want to go defensive line, trade back and get more picks and then do it. But to me, that would be dumb. That's the only move besides the quarterback. I will totally lose my mind if the Eagles do. Do not do that. But Carolina is trying to trade their pick. And the Eagles they're the perfect partner. They got the ammo. They have a chance to go up to 8, keep Miami's first-round pick from 2022, okay? And essentially, you got a first-round pick to go back 2 spots when it's all said and done, because you keep Miami's first, and you go really from 6 to 8. So I think it's a no-brainer. I'm hoping the Eagles will do it, but we will see. With that said, hopefully I'll have internet here tomorrow, and I have a bunch of deliveries coming, so I'm going to be home all day tomorrow, and I'll do a live stream or something during the afternoon if I can. With that said, if you guys don't mind, please like, please subscribe. I appreciate it so much. We're getting close to 32,000 subscribers. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much. With that said, take care. Talk to you later. And of course, don't be a dingbat. So welcome to the neighborhood. Welcome to the neighborhood. Look how fast these houses are going up. They are double moonwalking that ass. And I am the only person that is currently living on the street. Nobody is living on the street yet. That's how lucky I am. That means no crazy HOA lady. No Mikey, he likes it riding around while I'm doing videos. This is beautiful. I even seen a few UFOs. God, my beard is disgusting. I gotta shave this thing, dude. I don't even look good for myself. No wonder why my wife is avoiding matrimonial duties and keeps putting razors out in front of me. I get in the car seat, razors. Go up the steps, razors. I think she's trying to make a point. Maybe I should listen.